will be a quick video to go over running jobs with GPU fractions in the Run AI interface. Let's go to the dashboard. From the overview page, we can see the current utilization of the cluster. We can see we have one GPU node with 4 total GPUs, and 3 of them are allocated to a single training job. So this means we only have one unallocated Tesla T4 16 gig GPU available, which is more than enough to run a few Jupyter notebooks using fractions. So let's go to the job page and launch a couple of notebooks. So once we're in the job page, we can select a new job, do an interactive job, select whatever project we want, and then select the Jupyter notebook template. In here, we're going to request half a GPU, and then we will launch this job. And then we'll do an additional job so we can see the difference between a couple fractions. So we'll select an interactive workload. We'll select a new project, and we'll use a quick start template, and we'll do 0.2 GPUs on this one as well. So now that they're deploying, we can also deploy fractions a little differently. So if we go to another interactive workload, we can either select a percentage of a GPU, or we can go into the resource allocation and we can request any amount of GPU memory over 100 megabytes. So if we want 5 gigs of memory, we can do that. With this, I think we don't have that much available, so we'll select 1 gig of memory, and then we can submit the exact same workload utilizing only that specific amount of memory instead of a fraction of a GPU. So we can see this job is container creating, and then the other job we launched is in the same process. So we can go back to the overview tab, and we'll actually see the active projects with the specific jobs that have been deployed. And then we'll see the fractions come into here in the allocated GPU project. So we can see we have the half a GPU workload and then the 0.2 GPU workload. And we can see we're utilizing 3.7 GPUs. And once we go into the jobs, we can actually see what the container sees. So we'll connect to the Jupyter notebook. And then we'll go into the terminal. So with this workload, we can do an NVIDIA SMI. And we can see this specific workload with half a GPU has 7.6 gigs of memory. And then we can look at the other Jupyter notebook, connect to that, go to the terminal, run the NVIDIA SMI command again. And we can see this, since we did 0.2, we get 3 gigs of memory in this specific workload. And we can go back to the overview page and see exactly what's allocated and what's deployed. Thank you.